Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout. Here we are still in Shady Sands, and we're about to go head over to Vault 15. But before we go there, there's one thing I want to pick up. In this little shack next to the farm, you will find a rope sitting on the floor. It's a little hard to see, so a lot of people will probably miss it. But it's a good idea to have this, provided you go to Vault 15. Since this is a bit of an open world game, you have the option of going to places you want to go or not going to the places. There are really only two places in the entire game you absolutely positively need to go to. And everywhere else, like Shady Sands, they assume you're going to wind up in Shady Sands, because that is like directly between you and Vault 15, the only other location on the map which is visible. But in reality, Shady Sands is just a, if nothing more than like a side quest. Okay, I'm going to head over to Vault 15 now. Our HP is a little bit low, but it will recover while we're traveling on the world map. Hopefully we don't get in any fights along the way that'll get us killed. Okay, Vault 15 is over here. I'm going to click on the list on the side to just take us right there. And it looks like we're going to make it. Sweet! Okay, Vault 15. Remember, we're looking for the water chip. And there are a couple of red scorpions. Well, one red scorpion here. Let's kill that, because it's right in our way. Yep, it's on its way. I think this is the only one. Hopefully I can kill it before it reaches us. It's still alive. Damn, these things are tough. And we've been hit. And we're poisoned. Sweet. And it's dead. And we've leveled up. Sweet. Okay, when we're leveled up, we can go back into our character menu. Okay, I got a little bit messed up there. Apparently, the key that I have mapped to cue the microphone is also mapped to the game to increase the skill levels. It's the plus key over on the number pad. So I'm going to explain this to you, and then I'm going to go in there and watch, so you can watch me do it. Just like when we were originally creating our character, we have to allocate a number of skill points to individual skills. Now, at the moment, we can't increase any actual stats, and we can't add any perks or anything like that. But we can increase skill numbers, and that will make us a more lethal character. So for the most part, I'm going to add my skill points over to small guns, which are pistols and two-handed things like rifles or shotguns. I'm also going to put a number of points into speech, and maybe science. We'll see. I'm not going to do any energy weapons yet, even though that's our third tagged skill, because it's going to be a while before we have any energy weapons. There'll be plenty of time for us to get that skill up by the time we start using those. So let's do this. Okay, I put most of my skills into into small guns, and that's going to make us a much more lethal character with this pistol. Also, since we've been poisoned, I'm going to use our last antidote. Also, we can go and pick up a red scorpion tail from here, and if we take this back to Razlo in Shady Sands, he will give us more antidote. Inside the shack, we're going to find a ladder. And that will take us down into a cave, which will lead us to Vault 15. Now, in this game, we're only going to see a small number of vaults, but in the overall storyline of the game, there were more than 100 vaults placed all around the country. This game is mostly going to be based around the southern area of California. A lot of you would no doubt remember Fallout 3, which took place in Washington, D.C. and the surrounding area, and Fallout New Vegas took place in Nevada. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? A mole rat. Okay. It's a new type of enemy. They're like rats, only they're bigger and harder to kill, but they're still not too difficult, so we're not going to worry too much about these guys. 11 points. Missed, dumbass. I'm not even sure I want to waste ammunition on these things. Not if I don't have to. So I'm going to use some unarmed attacks on it. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a pig rat, not a mole rat. Only 49%? That's pathetic. I thought my unarmed skill was like at 70%. I should have been able to hit this thing almost every time. How is this thing still alive? Jeez. Taking a lot more damage than I intended to. And doesn't even have anything to take. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to avoid fights with those things as much as possible. Some regular rats crawling around on the floor there. Now, tell me I got the attention of one. I should be able to end combat here. Oh, that sucks. Holy hell! Let's try and shoot it in the... Hitting the skull for 14 points. Makes unhealthy sounds. Yeah. But of course, I'm not going to make you watch the boring combat. So I'm going to shut the camera off, and I will meet you back here once I've gotten out of danger. Okay, the rats are dead. Moving on. I think there might be something over here we can go and get inside of that. So I'm going to run off in that direction. Get over there. What is your problem? Ah, friggin' hell. There's a friggin' rat everywhere. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Oh, yes! 4 stim packs and a first aid kit. That has made the trip here worth it in and of itself. Over here we're going to find a couple of flares on the ground guarded by a rat. I'm just going to shoot the rat and take the flares. Not really good things for me to use. I can't really think of a good use for the flares themselves, but I can sell them to people. Move! Okay, now what we needed the rope for was this elevator shaft. This vault has been abandoned for a long time. So long, in fact, that everything has gotten all decrepit. Now this vault was the original location, was the original home of the people that lived in Shady Sands. So they, some time ago, they abandoned the vault and moved up to the surface and attempted to create a settlement for themselves. Well, as you can see, they're not really doing too terribly good over in Shady Sands. They probably should have stayed in the vault, but considering the state of this place, perhaps something went wrong here and they were forced to head up to the surface. Unlike Vault 13, which appears to have survived largely intact, this place is a frickin' wreck. There's a few good things I can go and collect over in this area, but I'm not, unfortunately, going to find in this floor what I'm looking for. Over in this locker we'll find another rope and a leather jacket. Now this is a good thing to have, because up until now, damn it. Up until now we have had no armor. We've just been running around in our vault suit. The leather jacket turns us into this Mad Max looking fella, and it will increase our defense. Now we're going to get better armor later, so leather jacket isn't something we're going to be holding on to for a whole hell of a long time. Also, the rope was a good thing to have because it'll allow us to access the next level down, the command center. We'll use the rope the same way we did before. Boom. I don't know if I want to trust a rope that's been hanging around in this place for however many decades this place has been abandoned. And there we go. Now up here there's some ammunition. I'm going to run up there and take that. I'm going to shut the camera off so you don't see me fight the rats though, so see you in a minute. Okay, I got the ammo and moving on. This will be the deepest level of the vault that we can access in this game, and this is where the overseer of this vault was living. Ooh, we got a lot of big-ass rats here. There are only a few things I'm really after. I can't get... This is the area where the overseer would have been, through this door. It's the command control room of the entire vault. Can't get in there. It's blocked off, it's been wrecked, so that's not happening. But all I really want to get to are these two lockers, so I'm going to try and do that. Hopefully without attracting any attention. Our levels are still kind of too low to be killing everything we see. That is a gigantic friggin' rat. Punch that rat. Okay, even though we're in combat, I still managed to open the locker. And we have a new weapon here, as well as some ammunition. I'm going to probably end up using that to kill this gigantic rat here. Especially since I don't have line of sight to shoot at it just yet. I want to make sure, though, that... there we go. I used up some skill points accessing the inventory. So I'm going to... create distance. Now, even though this thing is an automatic weapon, it still uses small gun skill, which means we have an 85% chance of hitting this thing, and we'll do a lot of damage at auto fire. And it's dead. Nice weapon, huh? Sweet. Now after what I really came for. This is what I actually came for. I mean, there are grenades here, I can take those and all. But we also have dynamite, and that's actually what I wanted. Because there is no water chip here. It was probably over in the command center, and obviously we can't get to that. So I got what I came for, and I am going to... oh, what do we have here? 10 millimeter armor piercing. I might not pick that up, but I can do something with the Red Scorpion Cave over at Shady Sands, so I'm going to cut the camera, head back over to Shady Sands, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back at the Rad Scorpion Caves, and I can finally take care of these sons of bitches. Now, something, if you absolutely positively want to do this, you can actually wander through here and just kill all of the Rad Scorpions here, and you will deal with the problem for the people of Shady Sands. I, however, do not have the patience to go and do that. But in the event that you do, not only will you gain the items located in this cave, you will also gain all the experience points of killing the Rad Scorpions on top of the experience points you will get for blowing up the cave. So here we'll notice that the rock looks extremely fragmented and will most likely crumble under extreme conditions. So go and place the bomb here. Move! It's only set to 10 seconds. Of course, for the low explosive skill, things might... oh, what the fuck? Okay, that wasn't quite what I expected. I forgot I didn't place the bomb, did I? Shit. Okay, I gotta do that again. Wait a sec. Okay, I'm back. I just did that wrong. I gotta work everything a little bit differently to make this happen. Go down to your dynamite. Use it. Set to an appropriate amount of time. 10 seconds is more than enough. Then you gotta tell the game to drop it. And it leaves your inventory is left on the ground. And get your ass away from it. Boom! And we've earned 1,075 experience points for taking care of the Red Scorpion situation. Now this will take us all the way back to Shady Sands. And now we can go talk to Aradesh and see if we can get some sort of reward for, you know, saving their asses. Go, what is your problem?
Things are much more settled now. Raslo has been working on a cure for the Rad Scorpion poison, and with that, we should be able to fight what's left of them.
Got better news than that, bro.
You are truly a hero. Know that the people of Shady Sands are most grateful. Goodbye.
I expect you to give me something for that, douche. Come on. I saved your friggin' asses. But while we're at it, since we're in this area here, we can go and click on the Karma button, and you'll show that, well, you'll see. Our reputation score has gone up. Now, your reputation score will go up or down depending on whether you do good actions or not. In this early game, your reputation score is basically just one big number that affects, like, the world as a whole. Whereas in Fallout 2 got a little more sophisticated and put your reputation score, while you did have a general number, it was tied to individual scores for different towns. In this game, however, you were not really given too much of an option as to whether you're going to be good, evil, that kind of stuff. Most of the quest options gave you only the ability to do good stuff. Like there was, for example, no way of setting the Rad Scorpions loose on the people of Shady Sands and destroying them. In Fallout 2 and 3 and New Vegas and all that, you got more freedom to really be a true evil bastard if you wanted. Now before we go, there is another character that I would like to talk to. Tandy. She was another talking head in Shady Sands that I'd forgotten to go and talk to in the last episode.
Hi. I heard there was a traveler in town, but I was kind of skeptical until I saw you. My name's Tandy. What's yours? Well, how do you like our little town? Bored yet? Finally, someone else who sees! Of course, you've probably been everywhere, so this must be hell for you. Me? Leave? I wish. I don't know enough to leave alone. No one else wants to go. And worst of all, my father says he would have a heart attack if something happened to me. Sure, I guess. I've never been out of here, so I don't know what help I can be. So, what you need? Well, thanks for talking. We don't get many strangers here, so it's always good to talk to new people. Well, see ya.
And that is pretty much all there is to do in Shady Sands. There are like a couple of little things you can do. You can introduce crop rotation to these people. My science skill isn't high enough at the moment to do that kind of thing. There should also be another character in this building here that we can go and recruit as a follower. But for some reason he doesn't seem to be appearing, so I am going to just chalk that up to bad luck and end the episode. So thanks for watching, come back for the next episode where we will move south into Junktown.